I am so angry. Like, I get like these anxiety attacks now because I can't stop because of my kids. Like, I can't just sit here and be like, oh well.
She says she recently moved out at the end of her lease, but before packing up the last of her belongings, she sent an email into our newsroom claiming the property manager ignored her concerns over mold in her home.
It's very frustrating because nobody should have to go through this when we're literally victims of this.
She believes a flooding issue she experienced caused severe water damage, the mold to grow within her unit.
Water running down the walls, inside.
One of the most recent incidents is shown in this video.
This is all water.
Melody says water began leaking into her home after her upstairs neighbor's boiler room flooded back in April.
You can hear it, all water.
She reported the incident to the property manager, but she feels the response fell short.
He was just like, yep, that's still wet, and like patted it. And he was like, oh, just leave your windows open and your fan on and it'll dry naturally.
But Melody says that was not the case. After noticing an odor, she and her husband decided to get a free water damage inspection from a company.
And so when he did come, he said that it was still standing water, like 2 feet up the wall, 3 feet out of the wall. And then so I asked him if he could check the other areas. And so he was like, yeah, it's fine. In our bathroom, it was still wet. And that was 2 years ago.
The inspector recommended a mold test, so Melody notified the property manager asking them to perform one, but says she got no response. So she reached out to get a professional test done, and when it came back positive for mold, she says she started withholding her rent. That's when she says the landlord finally responded and sent someone to test the unit.
The test results came in and we sent them to the apartment complex first because they paid. The apartment complex requested that they have to release the results to me.
But Melody says she never got the results, though the property owners did end up replacing the carpet in her kids' room, saying that would make everything satisfactory. But Melody wasn't satisfied. She felt the property owners weren't being transparent, so she called another company and paid for another mold test. It came back positive once again.
All we were asking for them is just to do the right thing and take care of us, and they couldn't even do that, and they're treating us like we're nothing and that we don't matter.
Now, we reached out to the Sedona Ridge Apartments for a response and received this statement that reads in part, quote, "Our community members' safety is our top priority. We take this situation very seriously and have been working with our community members since April when we had a water heater leak in an apartment above her. Upon notification of the issue, we immediately responded and replaced the water heater and assessed for any remediation needs through a third-party contractor. And while not necessitated by their findings, out of an abundance of caution, we did remove the carpet in the apartment." What are some of the things that tenants can do if they find themselves in a similar situation?
So a tenant, we